Hello, and welcome to my first ever tutorial on YouTube. I'm being diverginated as we speak, introducing VISM, Visual Simulation and Modeling Software. Today's topics will be to convert these equations, like this, later on, into things like these, okay, VISM blocks. But before we get started, I want to point out two things. Okay, first off, the reason I'm here in the first place, exploring VISM. Okay, I'm no expert on math, and I'm not an expert on VISM. I'm learning how to use this software. Okay, but the reason I'm here is to learn more about these two things. This is a three-phase AC induction motor, and this is a Curtis 1238R controller. Notice how small it is? Why is it so small? Well, that's what I'm here to find out. Hopefully. So, why bother? Why, what is the ultimate goal? And the ultimate goal is to arrive at an electric car, as opposed to a gasoline a gasoline car, a garbage spewing monstrosity, and go into an electric car. So let's get started. I want to offer a suggestion, a tip. Okay, let's call it a tip. If when you go to buy one of these, okay, you want to make sure that it says three-phase here on the side. You'll find it on the label, and the labels can be on the top, on the side. But make sure that it says three phases. Okay. All right. Now, with that out of the way, let's get that out of the way. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. So let's get started. Okay. Let's go over. I want to show you some things about navigation first. We'll go over the toolbars, the menu bars, everything that is in this window you will find in the diagram menu windows. Now there's an advantage to using the menus. The reason is that they open and close automatically. So this makes looking for things, and there's a lot of things, a lot of these little, a lot of applications and a lot of blocks. But once you know where things are, you'll probably wind up using the diagrams menu or the blocks menu for things like trig functions. Now, these, like I said, everything that's in these two menu items you will find here. For example, trig functions, you will see that they're here and also here. Why trig functions are called transcendental is a mystery to me. But hey, I don't make the rules, and I certainly do my best not to follow them. Today we'll be reviewing from left to right. We'll be reviewing the math box. We'll be using constants, which are here, variables here, numerical display, plot display, and system properties. Okay, these are the critical basic building blocks I've discovered, and I've only been using it for a few days. All right, so let's jump right in. I want to multiply 5 times 2. Okay, we're going to use a constant, and let's use 2 constants. The multiplication function, I guess is what you call it multiplication block. We'll hook it up. A numerical display. We'll change the value using right click on your mouse. We'll enter 5 as one of the constants, 2 as the other, and hit run. 10. Alright, moving right along, we'll go into division. Division, same thing. 5 divided by 2, 2.5. Addition. Addition is, this is a fun block. Okay. If I want to add 5 plus 2 outright, I will do thus. And if I want to subtract, you'll look over here and you don't see a subtraction sign. So what do? Well, this addition function has a hidden property to it, and that is using control right click you can change the sign. So let's run that. You get 3. So we've covered these 4. Now let's say we have a situation where we need to add 3 numbers. It could be 2 variables and 1 constant or what have you. And we've run out of inputs on our summing junction, as it's called. That's what these 2 arrows are for. Okay. We'll take an arrow and click right on the where the arrows are, where the inputs are. We'll add an input. You can an input, and then you can press Control R to clear up your screen. Let's grab another constant, or better yet, let me get this out of the way. Let's grab a variable this time. Assign a value to it using a constant. Okay, we'll give this one, this will be 7. Right, like that. So in keeping with the structure of this equation, which is 7 plus 5 plus 2, okay, I'll disconnect these 2, reconnect the 2, which it did automatically. I'll assign this value to x. I'll call it A, and hit OK. Then grab the variable, okay, assign it the letter A, and connect it to our summing function, and voila. So now if we want to subtract 2, we once again you control right click to turn this input into a subtraction and hit run. Well, boys and girls, that concludes my tutorial for this afternoon. It's afternoon where I am. I hope we all